Imagine you are away from your business. No laptop, no cell phone, no dodgy internet cafe in sight, no way to check in on clients, send emails, do work of any kind. How long would your business be able to survive without you? A day, a week, a month? I was listening to a South African venture capitalist the other day, and he said that the true taste of freedom for an entrepreneur or business owner is 90 days. If you can completely unplug from your business for 90 days and find it still standing, still paying bills, still serving clients, then you are a business owner. If the business wouldn't survive, then your business actually owns you. Now, it's obvious that most entrepreneurs or business owners are, in fact, not business owners by this standard. There are very few business owners who can leave their business for 90 days without everything falling apart. Many business owners cannot even break away for a weekend, let alone a month or more. Here are three of the biggest obstacles for why this is the case for the majority of business owners. Number one, you think that it's not possible to have a business, especially as a solo entrepreneur or as a business with a very small team, to run without you. It can feel impossible because you are the expert in the thing that you are selling, and you don't have someone else in the business with the same set of skills that can do the work in your absence. It can also feel impossible when your team doesn't have the experience and the skills that they need to take care of the things without your constant oversight. Or perhaps you know that you do need help, but you think that you can't afford to hire right now. Number two, you love what you do and you want to work in the business. For many owners, their business is more like a calling than work. And for this reason, it doesn't feel like a drag to go and work in the business. It actually energizes and lights you up. Number three, you're overwhelmed and you don't know where to start. If you're the one wearing all the hats or taking on all the responsibility inside of the business, your head is probably stuck in the day to day, and finding time to implement systems and processes so that your business can run itself or run without you can feel very daunting. Now, all of these obstacles can be overcome. They are actually just smaller problems that we need to find solutions for. So, where do we start? How can we overcome these obstacles and design your business so that it works for you instead of you always working for it? Here are 4 tips that you can implement inside of your business right now that will help you to shift from being the business to leading the business. Number one, you have to shift your mindset. You have to transition from the I am the business mindset to viewing yourself as the CEO of the business, preferably one with lots of time to enjoy life outside of work as well. Now, in order to make this mindset shift, you need to start reimagining your role within the business. You need to let go of the idea that you can do it best or that your clients only want to work with you. If you see yourself as the business, you will always be the business. A great question you can ask yourself to start shifting your mindset here is, if I couldn't do this and it has to happen, who else or what else would? Number two, start tracking your time. Because when you understand exactly where your time is going, it will give you the information and the insight you need to unchain yourself from the day to day, or at least the things that you really don't want to do inside of your business because you simply don't enjoy it. I always recommend that you track your time for 3 to 5 days every quarter to check in on where your time is actually going and whether what you're spending your time on is actually worth your attention. It's a great place to spot the inefficiencies inside of the day-to-day operations as well. If you have a team, let them track their time with you. Number three, have a process for everything. Anything that happens more than once inside of your business needs to have a documented process for how it's done. This makes it very easy when you do actually hire new people onto your team because there is a system and a process that you can train them on. And also so that the how-to information isn't living in one person's head. Number 4, ask who, not how. So instead of always asking, how will I do this? Or how will I find the time to do this? Ask yourself, who can do this instead? It is a crucial shift. And it is the thing that will help you free up time in your schedule so that you can focus on growing the business. And the only way to do that is to delegate work off of your plate. And when I say delegate, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to hire a full time employee. It can be a contract worker for a couple of hours a week or a freelancer, right? Or even an agency that really specializes in whatever it is that you're outsourcing. Now, designing a business, a self managing business, should be at the top of your priority list if you are a business owner. And here is why. Your business is a living, breathing entity that has very specific needs. And you cannot give it what it needs if your head is always down and focused on the doing inside of the business. Secondly, a business that can run without you gives you the freedom to choose what you want to do when you want to do it, so that you're always doing your best work that you love doing. And number 3, it puts you in the position to see opportunities, to anticipate changes, and to prepare your business for the future. Now, you may be listening to this episode or watching the video wherever you're tuning in, and you might be nodding your head like, yes, this is exactly me, and I need help in this area. Where have you been all of my life, Ilonka? Or maybe this is the first time that you've ever even considered that a self managing business is something that you want. Many of the business owners who reach out to me for help didn't realize just how chained they were to their businesses until a family member got sick or a partner asked for a divorce because, business was the only thing that they ever gave their time to. Now, regardless of how you got here, if you have a business, it deserves to be independent from you. You deserve a business that works for you. Implementing any of the 4 tips we covered today will put you on the path to owning a business that can run without you. And if you are interested in learning how to do this, if you feel overwhelmed at all, I want to invite you to head over to ilonkaras.com/effortless to check out the Effortless CEO. It is a proven step-by-step system that helps business owners to design a business that can run itself. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. I will chat to you again next week.